Here in Italy, it came to public awareness regarding a particular road accident which occurred a few days ago in Milano. The financial capital of Italy, you should say, where the city never stops, basically. And there are main boulevards, because of streets, which are straight. And then you got these type of roads on the side which have access. And it's an area which is all bushy, bushes and trees and stuff like, green shrubberies and all that stuff. Road accidents, it's the order of the day here in Italy, everywhere in any Western country, basically, anywhere around the world, basically, if you live in an urban place. Mind you, it was a pretty bad accident, it was, in the sense of this Mercedes G-Wagon is one of the robust, 4x4 vehicles you can get still make me do. And it was involved a Opel Corsa. The speed that it was going, this G-Wagon, it practically took away the front, the Opel Corsa, the engine, everything, just ripped it off. And obviously, in some manner, it burst into flames. The strange thing is, the body part of the G-Wagon, which is bolted on to the chassis with the engine, all the mechanical parts, it came off. And there's a lot of stories about the Opel driver was drunk or drunk, God knows whatever. And mind you, it's a typical place for road accidents there in Italy, especially at Milano, which people tend to do, clandestine racing, Fast and Furious stuff. And it came out a story, officially, this vehicle, this G-Wagon's been repaired 4 times. And the last one is traced in Romania. It's obviously it never used the specs of Mercedes, the bolts and all the procedures which for this type of model of the Mercedes which they still produce today, it was never followed, and probably hence why it came off from the chassis itself. What comes into mind is now, here in Italy, when you have a damaged vehicle and it needs particular repairs, mechanically speaking, and bodywork, garages cut corners. It's due to the fact they are under the influence of the insurance companies, spend little as possible to repair this car. And obviously the garage owner has to earn something for himself. It doesn't do things for free. Therefore, cut corners. These cars are repaired badly, and afterwards the quality and the safety of these things returning back on the roads, if you have another accident, it can come apart. I have seen cars repaired in this way in various body shops, in various establishments. There are those who do it properly, there are those who do a shit job. Because the main source of earning is repairs for insurance companies, for these garages. It's pretty rare you have the person who brings in a car to have it repaired properly, because it costs too much. you know, probably a little dent, you can do it yourself, and so on. And now these days, cars are made of plastic, they're complicated, which is the repairing cost goes more up. And at the end of the day, it's not you who's frauding the insurance company. It's your insurance company frauding you, conning you, scamming you. Because at the end of the day, you've got a shitty repaired car and it's dangerous. And then jeopardises your safety, road safety as well when you go on the roads. Suppose you have another accident. You could have an accident, you could hit in the back, and the whole fucking thing in the back just opened up like it was a can of sardines, which has happened to me. I did have that vehicle repaired, and this one charged the insurance company €5,000 to repair it, which probably would have cost even more less because there was the period insurance companies, they didn't had the scruples to control each what they call sinistra qui, how much it costs, where it's been done properly, where it's been evaluated properly. There's been cases of insurance companies being frauded by garages and insurance companies and damage inspectors involved in it, and it just came off just like that, a piece in an accident. I had a pretty serious accident with that car. It just came apart underneath because it was badly repaired. As quality, and I didn't even follow the specs of on the manufacturer of this vehicle. So at the end of the day, if you have a really damaged car, it's complicated to repair, and you're not the one who caused the accident here in Italy. Insurance goes by this: if you don't cause the accident, your car will be repaired. If you are the party who caused it, it comes out of your pocket. How stupid it is. It's always best to say, listen, give you the money and fucking scrap the car. You can sell the car for scrap, recuperate some money. It's your fucking right. It's not like in other countries. The car, like in the United Kingdom, the insurance company becomes the owner of that damaged vehicle or written off vehicle in the end, even if you've got the right to buy it back for a ridiculous price anyway. You know, in Italy, the car is yours. It's not of an insurance company. Practically, you can know people who are in this sector, scrapping it, selling good parts to other people. You know, I would say, listen. I want the money. At least I can put it down for another car, a more sound car, a car which hasn't been involved in a road accident. And you have to be careful when you buy a second-hand car. It hasn't been involved in a car accident. There are various apps you can use. Tells you the history basically of the car itself, really. So anyway, if you're in Italy, you have an accident and you're on the right, and take it to someone who knows how to repair it. There are good professional garages out there who knows how to repair it, even if they haven't even got a pedigree. Authorised Volkswagen, they are very good bodywork, as quality. Don't take it to these people who hasn't got an official recognition of some car company or manufacturer. This one's authorised to repair this type of brand of car. It's even more better. At least you know the quality or the workmanship and the repairs are done in a proper way. Because at the end of the day, there's always some bastard does you shitty job, scams you, and puts in jeopardise the road safety in your life as well. Badly repaired car could even cost you your life in the end.